This video is graphing quadratics in vertex form. First thing you need to know is the general form of vertex form. Here's what it looks like. From this general form, this is how you find the vertex of a parabola. The vertex of a parabola is a pretty important part of the parabola. The vertex of the parabola is h, comma k. It's an ordered pair, right? So of the vertex, this is the x value and this is the y value. Because the formula is negative, you take out the opposite of what's in parentheses here. Okay. So this is example 1. This is an equation in vertex form. So just by looking at it, you should be able to pull out the vertex. The vertex is the opposite of this, which is -2, and the same as this, the -3. Now you have to remember in this problem that this negative out front, this negative, it is concavity. It makes the graph go down. So the vertex is -2, -3, and then it opens down. A really cool thing you can do here also is you could find the y-intercept. Remember that the y-intercept is always found when x equals 0. So when x equals 0, let's plug that in. 0 plus 2 squared minus 3. Let's solve. 0 plus 2 is 2. 2 squared is 4. So this is 4. Alright, then you multiply that 4 by that negative, so you get -4. Subtract 3. That gives us -7. So my y-intercept is 0, -7. So we know because the negative out in front, that's A. When A is negative, concavity is down. We know it's supposed to cross the graph right there. And we know it's a U, and so it's symmetric. You could pick other points, like you could plug in -3. -3 plus 2 is -1. -1 squared is 1 times a -1 is -1. -1 subtract 3 is -4. So a point on the graph would be -3, -4. That would be a point on the graph. You could do that like with a table of graphs. Like you go, if I plug in -3 for x, what do I get out for y? Before, you could just plug in that -3. So you plug it in. You make sure that you're doing order of operations. So you go, alright, combine this stuff. So you get -1. Now do exponents. -1 squared. -1 times -1 is 1. So this is 1. And then I'm going to times it by this negative. So I get -1. And then I subtract 3. And I get -4. Alright. So, and I plug in -3, I get -4. When I plugged in 0, I got -7. So if you have a couple points, usually you need 3 points, you could make the parabola. You also should know parabolas are symmetric. All right, that's it.